welcome to the Better Banking Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Foster, and behind the scenes, as usual, is Producer Rune. How's it going there in the control booth, Producer Rune?
Oh, everything's great. In fact, we've just won an award for the podcast. I'm re-editing your intro with AI voice technology so everybody knows about it. Have a listen.
Gain Better Banking.
Hello and welcome to the
award-winning
The Better Banking Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Foster, and behind the scenes, as usual, is Producer Rune.
Gain Better
award-winning
Banking.
Sounds good, right?
Anyway, the Better Banking Podcast is brought to you by Gain Federal Credit Union to fulfill our promise to share our financial knowledge for your financial gain. Now, I'm not the expert. I know, I've been told. But I do know the experts, and we bring you the experts to help you manage your money better with useful information and resources. We also share our insights on how credit unions work and how they're different from banks. There's a lot to do, so let's get started. Today, the Better Banking Podcast is very happy to have with us the branch manager of our brand new San Fernando location, Stephanie Gonzalez. Stephanie, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, Eric. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you were able to join us. I know you're very busy with the new branch. Give us a little background about yourself. Tell us when you started working here at Gain Federal Credit Union.
So I started here at Gain, back then, Burbank, in November of 2011.
Were you? Did you start off as the branch manager, or did you start in a different position?
No, I actually started as a teller. I was a teller for about a year and a half. After that, I moved on to the call center. After the call center, I went to member service. I was promoted to sales and service supervisor. From then, I moved on to the assistant branch manager of the Burbank location. And after that, I became branch manager for the Pacoima location.
Wow. Sounds like you couldn't hold on to a job.
Yeah.
I do remember you as a teller, and as so often happens here, our tellers excel and our members love them, and then the tellers get promoted to another position, and then the members go, "Where is Stephanie?"
Yeah. And I actually, being at this location now, I've run into some members that I used to help as a teller, and they still remember me. We still catch up with each other, see how we're doing. They mentioned thinking that I had left. No, I was at the Pacoima branch.
And so you'll be the branch manager at the San Fernando location.
That is correct, yes.
And so tell us what a branch manager of a credit union does.
So a branch manager makes sure that everything is running as it should within the branch, of course, that the tellers, member services, all staff have everything they need to get their daily tasks going. We have our meetings, obviously, with other departments to make sure that the credit union is doing everything that it should, and all staff is working together to provide the best service to our members.
And there are a lot of meetings. I know this.
Yes.
Okay, so you were the branch manager at Pacoima as well, correct?
Yes.
And for our Burbank friends, can you tell us how the Pacoima branch differed from our Burbank branch?
So it differed because it had a different community. We brought the credit union to help them out, to have access to accounts that didn't have those monthly fees. So a lot of the membership on that side that we gained on that side, they loved that. They loved being able to come into the branch, having someone that they can speak to, see what options they had available to them. We had great success over there.
And we still do. We still have a lot of membership out in that area, and that's why we relocated to the city of San Fernando, which we're very happy to be at. Just backing up a little bit, during the Pacoima branch days was also coinciding with the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, I know the branch had to close a few times, but we remained open for a majority of the time. Everybody was going through different things. There was so little information, but maintaining morale and keeping members and staff feeling safe. Tell us your thoughts about that and what you may have gone through.
I think one of the most important things that we did and had a huge focus on was keeping the great morale around the branch for staff, making sure that, they were taken care of. Members came in, we made sure that all the services were still available to them, even when the branch had to close. for those staff that, were available to help, they would come to the Burbank branch to assist membership there as well.
And fortunately, because we are a high-tech federal credit union, we do have a lot of remote choices.
Yes, definitely. And there were actually a lot of members on that side that hadn't used remote options that are available, online banking, mobile banking, even ATMs. We made it a point to teach members how to use these means so they had access at all times, even when the branch was closed.
We did close that Pacoima branch, but we relocated to the city of San Fernando. Tell us about the new San Fernando branch.
So the new San Fernando branch is located in the heart of San Fernando. Address is 1201 Truman Street. Cross streets are McClay and Truman, right next to that Starbucks.
And the Del Taco.
And the Pollo Loco.
Oh,
no Del Taco.
That's why they didn't take my coupon. I was going to say, it's right next to the IHOP.
It is, yeah, another great option.
Do we know when the unlimited pancake offer begins? Because I need to take a ride over there. Anyway, so tell us about working in the city of San Fernando and the membership there.
Membership in San Fernando is great. They have been very welcoming. They've loved what we have available to them. The loan rates, the loan fees on accounts. It's been great.
We did not have a location in the city of San Fernando, and we were a new financial institution to come to their city. But we've been in business for 83 years here in the Valley, and we wanted to bring that expertise over to that side of the Valley. Can you tell our listeners what we offer at the San Fernando branch?
Checking accounts, savings accounts, business accounts, consumer loans that consist of auto loans, credit cards, personal loans, and we also have mortgage loans. And just to let our listeners know, all staff working at that San Fernando location is a Spanish speaker as well. So we'd be more than happy to assist anyone that needs Spanish speaking.
We have an ATM at the location.
We do have an ATM location, and that ATM location actually has its own room that has a separate door to enter through. We wanted to make sure that anyone using that ATM felt secured. So to get in, you will use your card. The ATM room is a secured room. So if you want to be the only one in that room, shut that door behind you and you will be the only one in that room.
Excellent. What's it take to become a member?
$5 and a savings account. And then once you open up that savings account, that's your membership account, you get all the benefits. The checking account with no minimum balance, the debit card that you can use anywhere with no international fees, credit cards with no international fees, everything.
It's a good day to fix your roof, take a trip, renovate, add a pool, pay down debt, or retrofit your home. The possibilities are endless with the Home Equity Line of Credit, or HELOC, from Gain Federal Credit Union. And to get your project started, we're offering an introductory rate that's almost impossible to beat. So make your project a reality and visit gainfcu.com/HELOC. That's gainfcu.com/HELOC. Gain is insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 407810.
And the new San Fernando branch is backing up a bit. So that was a completely new build out. It's in a small shopping mall, but it never was a financial institution.
That's correct. It was not.
And I know you were the project manager on that. So how do you go into a space that was, I think it was a dress shop at the time, and convert it into a safe, secure financial institution like Gain Federal Credit Union?
It definitely took a team to do it. It took getting together with the construction company to get the blueprints going, the interior design, getting in touch with the city of San Fernando that has been great to work with, getting the permits required, the business license.
What did you like best about doing that?
The interior design. Interior design was my favorite. Choosing how everything was going to look was my favorite.
And it's a very, very nice environment inside there. It's clean, it's sleek, it's modern, very welcoming, and it's a small space, but it's a big space with a lot of heart and a lot of great people working there.
Yes, 100%. I have to agree with you. Everyone working there is devoted to give the best member service to our members.
Is there free coffee?
There is free coffee available to all our members that come in. Get your coffee when you're in the lobby.
And so the branch opened on Friday, April 14th.
Yep, we had goodies, we had giveaways, we had treats. We were open from 9 to close. Members came in.
And do we have any special offers for the membership and for new members?
We do, yeah. We do have offers that, launched on opening day. So new members can earn up to $800 for establishing that new membership.
Wait a minute, how much?
$800.
Wow.
Can you believe that? That is, yeah. So new members can get $225 for establishing that membership with a checking account and having direct deposit of a minimum of $300. They will get $25 for mobile deposit, $25 for using your debit card, and $25 for using bill pay. So new members and members can earn up to $500 for just funding an auto loan with us.
So doing banking things that they're probably going to be doing every other day anyway.
Exactly. Yep, an easy way to get that extra money.
Do we happen to have an offer for business accounts rather than just consumer?
We do, yeah. Business accounts, once established, will have the monthly service fee waived for the first year that account is opened.
Wow. And how long do
Yeah.
these offers last?
These offers are good until December 31st of this year,
2023.
2023.
Producer Rune here. For full details and disclosures about these offers, please visit gainfcu.com/san-fernando. Now back to Eric and Stephanie.
Getting a little bit away from the branch talk and more into the credit union world, give us your thoughts on how a credit union operates versus a bank, and maybe, why would someone want to choose a credit union over a bank? How are they different?
I think the biggest difference is the fees. So at a bank, as you know, you either need to maintain a minimum balance to not get charged that monthly fee. You need to have that direct deposit coming in to have that fee waived. So there's a lot of things that need to be done in order for you not to be charged that monthly fee. With the credit union and with us, with Gain, you don't have to worry about that monthly fee on a personal or consumer account if you open up that savings account and keep $5 in there. Then come the rates as well. The rates are always going to be much lower at a credit union versus a bank. We're not for profit. So everything that we make as a credit union goes back to our membership. At a credit union, it's definitely more of a family feel that you have. We know members by name.
Yes, credit unions are more neighborly, and you're right. The rates are better. We refer to our customers as members because they own the credit union. Unlike shareholders that own a bank, our shareholders are the members. Our members are the owners. And the good thing too is we pretty much offer every service and product that a big bank offers.
Yep, you nailed it.
I did? Then we're done. No.
Are we really?
Well, no.
No.
Also, just from your perspective, is there anything that in the world of credit unions that Gain does that other credit unions don't do?
We are very invested in the community, and I'm not sure if that's something that other credit unions do. We've done our part to see where we can help and help people learn about credit unions, about personal growth overall when it comes down to financials.
And one of those areas where we reached out to the community many, many years ago was with our Independent Advantage program, the money management program for teens, which has been going strong now for over 2 decades. And is now expanding into the North Valley, into the city of San Fernando and that area.
When people hear about the Independent Advantage program, they're blown away by everything that it does for the teens. Mm-hmm. These are things that they don't learn in school most of the time, right? And it's stuff that you do need once you're an adult. you're out in the outside world, you need to know these things. It's a necessity to know these things, to know how your checking account works, to know how a credit card works, how it improves your credit, how it can hurt your credit. All of that is taught within Independent Advantage. One of the things I've seen, being a branch manager and, working with loans and so on, the members that we have that have gone through the Independent Advantage program and they have that credit card, they're 18 years old and their credit score is like at a 718, above 700. And how useful is that? When you're getting started and you already have such a great credit score, 730s, 750s, because of that credit card that you established.
At that young age with a credit score like that, wow. Well, Stephanie, I have enjoyed our conversation. You brought a lot of information to the podcast. You gave our listeners a lot to think about. I hope you can come by again and give us some updates on some new products and services and some just general information about the membership. I think that everybody would love to hear some more stories.
Thank you so much for having me, Eric. I would love to come anytime.
And that's all for this episode. Please send your comments and questions to podcast@gainfcu.com. And be sure to subscribe and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Once again, thanks, Stephanie, for coming by, and to producer Rune in the control booth. How are things in the control booth?
Oh, everything's fine, but I wanted to take up beekeeping as a hobby, and I think I ordered murder hornets instead. And I don't like the way that one's looking at me. Or that one. Or those two. Back to you.
I often hear a lot of buzz coming out of your control room. Join us next time because, as you know, there's a lot more to gain.
The views and opinions expressed by hosts and guests of the Better Banking Podcast are not those of Gain Federal Credit Union. Gain Federal Credit Union is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 407810.